This is an original poem titled Unforgettable Flowers, written by Jamie Rose. Those flowers, those unforgettable flowers, the same flowers she once picked for me to see. She took me to the flower field, and I leaned down to look at her pride and joy. But when I turned around, she was nowhere to be found. And with her went my sight. But even when I lose the vision in my eyes, I will still smell the flowers, her pride and joy. I spent an eternity with these flowers until he came along and stole me away. But when we walked our path through the woods, him holding my hand and showing me without my sight, I recognized the smell. Those flowers, those unforgettable flowers. He'd always smelled like them. He brought me here to show me what his perfume was made. I leaned down to smell his favorite scent, but when I stood again, I could only smell the flowers. He was gone, and with him went my smell. But even when I lose my sense of smell, I will feel these flowers, his favorite scent. I spent a million forevers with these flowers, and when the next girl came to find me, I went with her. She took me with ease. We walked for months, but she grew quiet, and while I could not see their brilliant colors or smell their wonderful scents, I knew we had returned, but said nothing, for she did not let go of my hand. She talked for hours about how brilliant the grass was, never a breath about the flowers, though we both knew they were there. And when I finally leaned down, trusting enough to touch the plants she so much loved, to try and reconnect her thoughts and bring back her words, I didn't notice that her hand had slipped from mine, and with it, my touch. And now I've lost it all. Yes, I can hear, but you cannot hear the feeling of the flowers or grass. You cannot hear the scent of the flowers or the brilliant green. You cannot hear the way they spoke to me as we walked down that path. So I wait for the rest of his eternity, for someone new, and though my path is no loop, I am no fool, and I know they will always bring me back to those flowers, those unforgettable flowers.